Here's another quick tool tip. This is a sheetrock saw or a jab saw, or what do you want to call it. And the only thing I can really tell you, there's like maybe two things that I learned really quick. And it's cool because when you start off as a new guy and you're trying to do things, many people will let you screw up so they can correct you, and then you learn faster because it hurts and you end up going, I don't want to screw that up again. So the first thing they said was, if you're cutting in a receptacle hole in sheetrock, don't cut the vertical cuts first. Always trace out where you think you want it to go. Check and see if you can find where the studs are in the wall. And like on a lot of commercial jobs I did, they're aluminum and or some kind of metal or whatever they are. Probably metal, because you can find them pretty easy. But if you don't know and somebody wants it exactly at a certain spot, bottom line is you jab in and you start cutting horizontally. And that way, if you hit something, you can stop, you can reposition your hole, so retrace your box the other direction, turn your saw around, and then cut out, and then go down, and then come back. So if you did all that vertical cutting on one side, and then you came over and you could only go like an inch instead of going 2 1/4 inches or whatever your box size is, then you're stuck, because then you got to go, okay, now I got to go up, now I got to come back, then I got to go back up. You're saving yourself the potential of having that second vertical cut that you're going to have to make. So horizontal cuts first to make sure that that works, and then vertical cuts. The second thing was take some of that yellow Post-it note paper and fold yourself a little catch so you can catch your dust. And don't be a freak. You can cut nice and smooth and slow, and on the back pull, you can be pulling that sawdust down into your little catch basin that you have stuck to the wall underneath where you're cutting. Or, of course, you could have a vacuum with you. But we never did that. We vacuumed when we were done. And there you go. Another tool tip.